So I could go the easy route here and say that Zack Greinke was traded to the Brewers for Lorenzo Cain, Alcides Escobar, and Jake Odorizzi. Jake Odorizzi was traded with Will Myers to the Rays for James Shields and Wade Davis. And Cain, Escobar, and Davis were all key pieces to the Royals' second World Series championship in 2015. But that's too easy. Instead, I'm starting when Zack Greinke was with the Brewers and in his final year of his contract in 2012, and the Los Angeles Angels were in a playoff hunt and wanted a star pitcher to pair up with Jared Weaver and CJ Wilson. Hi, I'm Jake Brown, and this is Trade Tree. I got some good feedback in my last Trade Tree video, and thought I'd continue the series. This time, it's about how a trade deadline deal of a former Cy Young Award winner led to the Mariners making the playoffs for the first time in 21 years. I was kinda mean to the Mariners in my last video, so I thought I'd flip the script and be nice to them. I am wearing their hat and jersey and all. So here's how Zack Greinke and the Brewers helped the Mariners end their playoff drought. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And give it a thumbs up if you like it. Let's look at that trade tree. Zack Greinke was already a reliable front-end starter in the bigs, but he didn't quite have the Hall of Fame resume as he has today. Sure, he won a Cy Young Award in 2009 and made his first and only All-Star appearance by that point, but from 2010 through 2012 he posted a sub-4 ERA and averaged a 106 ERA+, 6% above the league average. The 2012 Angels were a really fun team. They had Rookie of the Year in Mike Trout. They also had eventual 20-game winner in Jared Weaver. Last offseason, the Angels spent big on free agents Albert Pujols and CJ Wilson. While they had the third best record in the league at the time of the Greinke trade, they were 4 games behind the division rival Texas Rangers. The Rangers were fresh off back-to-back World Series appearances. However, the Angels held the wild card spot. GM Jerry Dipoto decided to go big for Zack Greinke, sending their top prospect and shortstop Gene Segura, number 8 prospect Johnny Hellwig, and number 17 prospect Ariel Pena. Hellwig and Pena never amounted to anything in the bigs, but Segura did, and blossomed into an all-star with the Milwaukee Brewers. Meanwhile, after the trade, the Angels fell out of playoff contention, but Zack Greinke returned to Los Angeles in the offseason. It was with the Dodgers, but it was still Los Angeles. Segura had a great first full season in the majors in 2013, making the first of 2 All-Star appearances. However, he and the Brewers struggled in 2014 and 2015, as Segura slashed just .252, .285, and .331 with an OPS plus of 69. He didn't prove much value with the glove either. He accumulated 4 defensive runs saved in 14 and 15, and committed at least 15 or more errors in each season with the Brew Crew. The Brewers cut ties with Segura in January 2016, and he was sent to Arizona along with pitching prospect Tyler Wagner for veteran second baseman Aaron Hill and pitcher Chase Anderson. Segura made a switch over to second base and absolutely thrived in the desert. In his lone season in the Valley, he led the league in hits, hit 20 home runs for the only time in his career, and had a great triple slash of .319, .368, .499. He even got some MVP votes. That offseason, Mariners' new GM, Jerry Dipoto, who traded away Segura for Greinke, reacquired Segura, this time to the PNW for prospects Mitch Haniger and Zach Curtis for infielder Ketel Marte and pitcher Taijuan Walker. To understand this trade, Walker was touted as the next big thing in Seattle to pair up with King Felix Hernandez. Walker was a first-round pick in 2010 by the M's and had a very good minor league career, skyrocketing to the top of the Mariners prospect board by 2013. Injuries just held him back. Gene Segura was productive in Seattle, making his second All-Star team in 2018. Mitch Haniger, who became the headliner of the deal, joined Segura in 2018 for the All-Star game, and in 2021 delivered what Mariners fans call the single, a walk-off hit that brought the Mariners just an inch closer to playoff berth.
Cishek, the pitch, base hit left field, here comes JP, Bauer scores, JP scores, Mitch Haniger, what a night, what a
Unfortunately, the Mariners didn't make the playoffs that season. Wait, hold up. Who's that guy who scored? He seems important. Let's backtrack a bit to the 2018 offseason. The Mariners traded away Segura to the Philadelphia Phillies along with relievers Juan Nicasio and James Pazos for the Phillies' number 3 prospect J.P. Crawford and veteran first baseman Carlos Santana. Crawford was a light-hitting shortstop who, at this point of his career, never hit more than .214. His batting average improved in Seattle, and he even won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. The following season was the best of his career. For the first time in his career, JP's OPS Plus was above league average. He set career highs in his triple slash, home runs, RBIs, walks, and extra base hits. Santana was traded 10 days later in the 2018 offseason back to Cleveland, where he spent the first 8 years of his career. He returned to Seattle in a mid-season trade with the Royals in 2022, and is credited for creating this dance that the Mariners do whenever they win. The day Santana was traded back to Seattle, the M's were in 4th place in the West and 7 games below .500. Then, they went on a huge hot streak. By September 30th, the Mariners were 1 win away from heading to the postseason for the first time since the magical 2001 season. Then, rookie catcher Cal Raleigh, who just came off the bench to pinch hit, did this.
The pitch from Acevedo. A drive deep to right field. Down the line. The Mariners win this game 2-1. The dream lives. They're going to the playoffs. The drought is over.
The Mariners officially made the playoffs for the first time in 21 years. The M's even swept the Toronto Blue Jays in the wildcard series, but lost in 3 games to the division rival Astros, with Game 1 ending in heartbreaking fashion.
In to try to close it on a Tuesday. Alvarez launches deep right field, and this one is gone! And the Astros walk them off in Game 1!
Carlos Santana moved on that offseason and is penned to be the Minnesota Twins starting DH. Mitch Haniger left in free agency after 2021 to his hometown San Francisco Giants, but was traded back to Seattle last offseason. J.P. Crawford became a staple in the Mariners lineup, setting career highs in every offensive category. He is projected to be a staple in the Mariners lineup this season. As for the others in this trade, Jean Segura retired last offseason after a few years as a Philly, making the World Series in 2022 falling to the Houston Astros. Zack Greinke had a historic run with the Dodgers in 2013 through 2015, even placing second in Cy Young voting in 2015, despite leading the league in ERA with .166. Since 2013, Greinke won multiple Gold Gloves and Silver Sluggers and was selected to 5 All-Star games, and is likely headed to Cooperstown when it's all said and done. This has been Trade Tree. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm Jake Brown, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Come back next time.